pisses me off. All these pictures of y'all.
Did you know they were engaged?
Yes. You knew this the whole time.
All right, Sistas fans, I feel like I mentioned this before. I know I did a video on it where I talked about how Karen might be the one to inadvertently or accidentally cause her salon to go up in flames. And just based on this week's episode and the fact that I do think she's lying about Zach being the father, or at least she's lying based on what the test results said, which I feel like the test results show that Zach isn't the father, but she's going to still parade like, well, not even parade. I mean, she's as humble and quiet as a church going, no, not church going, but like a church mouse or something. It's like, she's not really parading around announcing Zach's the father the same way she was like season 4. Now she's like barely muttering the words, he's the father, when it used to be, Zach is the father. I know it. You notice that confidence, that, that volume in her voice has definitely went down from when she was, so show about it. But regardless, we do know that in the coming episode, she's going to come over, or excuse me, she's going to be invited to Zach and Fatima's house to talk about the, hey, if I am the father, how are we going to handle this situation? And I think that it's going to happen a lot sooner than expected, just based on the fact that, notice like Zach's tone when he's like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. It's just the way that she's going to be caught off guard, because remember, instead of going to Zach directly to announce he's the father, she's kind of like, I'm going to go to the salon and work and I'll think about it. Basically, she's going to go to Zach on her own time. Hell, she even told Aaron, well, I'll tell him, but I'm going to talk with the girls about it first. But I think Zach is going to give her that phone call because she's at the salon. And remember, they're supposed to meet up at the penthouse tonight, or that night, all the girls, to talk about it. So I think Zach is going to catch her off guard. And then eventually she's going to find out about the whole scenario with the engagement. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Zach was telling Fatima that the plan is to, originally he was going to go down to the salon himself to talk with her, but Fatima shot that to hell, thank God. But I do think that we might have a situation where I think Zach said he wants to get both baby mamas together. So it might not just be Karen, Fatima, and Zach. It might be Karen, Zach, Fatima, Heather, and then we know Andy's going to show up based on the episode synopsis, which I wonder what the hell she's going to come by there for. Huh. But in any case, I'm thinking that she's going to find out about the engagement. She's going to like probably cave due to the fact that under the pressure of, wait, so Zach thinks he's the father? But no, it's not that. He's just coming up with the scenario of, hey, let's try to work things out. So if it turns out I am the father, we'll already have things lined up of how we'll deal with support and, I guess you could say co-parenting. But I think Fatima is going to be essential to this because she's going to bring up the DNA test, which I do hope. I'm not even going to say I hope she does. I know she will. But then on top of that, when it comes to Heather, she's going to learn that, holy shit, he does have a son. And I think the engagement on top of that, she's going to like go back to work at some point. She's going to be in her emotions. And from there, she's going to do something stupid that she always calls Pam out for and then calls her own salon to catch a fire. And she better not ask Zach to help out with that. I'll tell you that right now. We do know he's going to make an offer she can definitely refuse. But if it turns out it isn't his kid, then that'll be messed up if she uses Zach to fund her salon repairs. But what do you think? I think she's going to find out about this engagement and flip all the way out. She's going to flip all the way out. That's what I think. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. I think it goes back to Karen doing what the doctor said not to do, which was rush back into your life. But here we have Karen rushing to get back to her life, to get back to work full time, to make up for lost time. She's doing too much. And we know how this heifer gets when she gets emotional. So she's going to end up shooting herself in the foot.